there, I'm Big Alias. What's up? Oh god, no, this is audio, isn't it? You didn't see, I was clicking my fingers and might I add, doing it tremendously well. So listen, I've started doing these reviews on my channel, you may have noticed. It's called my This Game Is series, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And it seems as though, you know, over a decade into this channel, I finally have a series, which is great. I've always wanted to have a series, and people seem connected to this, so I'm happy to make them. I play video games all the time, and I love doing it. And I've made a rating board. You may have noticed it in my videos now. So this ranges from, off the top of my head, I think it was terrible, bad, okay, great, amazing, incredible, and masterpiece. Honestly, I play games that I want to play and I think I will enjoy, so you're probably not going to see many reviews in the red, honestly. They're probably mostly going to be in the blue. And when I was thinking of like how to rate this game, World War Z Aftermath, or Aftermath, or however you pronounce it, I could not think of a more perfect embodiment of the scale of great. I think this game is great. I think it's pretty great, and it just sums it up, because that's like a it's pretty great type of game. What was he? Like, how do I explain it to you? So basically, this game came out. This game came out, I think, in 2019, during an era where we had a lot of these, how do I put it, like Left 4 Dead-esque style games. We had a lot of these trickling through, and it was in a kind of odd way, because, you know, in terms of things like Battle Royale crazes and trends like that, we get absolutely flooded with them. You know, you get one, and then you get a couple, and then you get all of them, you know, all at once, and they just encapsulate you and suffocate you. But in the case of this one, in the case of World War Z, and this style of game, this Left 4 Dead style of game, they sort of just trickled in slowly, and they're kind of still going as well. I think there still are games like this. Like, there's a couple of Warhammer games that are presented like this. There's the Zombie Army games, you know, and stuff like that. And so it didn't really give itself the opportunity to become annoying, and so I still sort of look forward to games like this. Oh, Back 4 Blood's another one. But I will say that I don't think any of them have sort of played around with the formula enough for them to be, you know, groundbreaking in any way, and I would certainly say this about World War Z. Although I will say that World War Z doesn't get enough credit for, I think it's one of the more inventive styles of this game in terms of enemy design, because where the other games would just sort of throw enemies at you, this game concentrates all of its energy into just swarms, just massive, huge swarms of zombies that just feel never-ending. And I don't think other games do that. And I know you get a semi-sense of that with Left 4 Dead, but it's more that they're rushing you at an incredible pace. In this game, it's just scale. There's just a billion of them, and you have to try to take out as many as you can. And if you think about it, that really is like the essence of a zombie story, is that you just become overwhelmed, and they've managed to encapsulate that in this game, and that's quite impressive. Essentially, the game, you've just basically rushed by a billion zombies, and you have to take them out with various weaponry. It's a co-op focused game, though I will say I played this entire thing in single player, and it was fine. Like, I didn't have any issue with the AI or anything like that. You're not forced to get the AI up like you are in that awful game Redfall. And it's just wave after wave after wave, and you pick up fairly, I would say, generic weapons. Some of them, you know, have something else going on. I would say the biggest advantage of this game, you know, other than the fact that it feels a little bit inventive with the swarm style gameplay, is that there is a lot on the plate here, particularly with the Aftermath, and sort of only with the Aftermath edition. You'll go from place to place to place to place, and there's tons to explore in terms of like locations. There's one that's set in like a shopping center, and then you'll go to a train station, you'll go to a beautiful Parisian village, you'll go to Russia in the snow, and you're going to all of these different places, and it feels as though there is a lot to explore. Like, I wouldn't say, sorry, excuse me, quite on the level of Left 4 Dead 2, where it's like, oh, 1 minute you're at, you know, a circus, 1 minute you're at an old abandoned factories, stuff like that. I wouldn't say it's quite on the scale of that, but there is lots to explore in this game, and I would certainly say that, like, if if you have a group of people, I can only imagine this game would be a lot more fun. It would be super fun. But even on your own, I would recommend like giving it a go. It's a very simple, basic experience. You're not going to be annoyed by it, I don't think, in any way. And it can be a lot of fun, and it can be quite intense as well when you're trying to, battle off all of these zombies coming at you. And like I said, you are going to get a lot here. There's a lot of gameplay. There's a ton of gameplay here, and it is designed to be replayed, although I don't really feel the urge to do so. But yeah, you'll get a lot here, and I would say that World War Z Aftermath, this deluxe edition with the extra DLC is it's pretty great. Yeah, I would say it's fairly great. It's on Game Pass if you want to check it out. If not, I would recommend probably getting it in a sale. I'm not sure if it's full price good, but yeah, it's pretty great.
The PlayStation is only $149, and you can also get leading titles.